Shalawam, Shalawam, Yasharah, it's the brother Orion. I'm back with another quick hit through the power and spirit of Yahawah. Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well. And peace and blessings to the sincere Akim, Wa Akwatim, out here listening in all truth and sincerity. To you I say Shalawam. Alright, this lesson right here is going to be a quick hit, man, about the fact that a man will have more than one wife in the kingdom of heaven. You know, because part of us coming back to our true heritage, to our true identity as a people, as a nation, you know, these laws, statutes, and commandments are a part of that heritage. That's our inheritance, you know. And in the law, man, it's written that a man could have another wife. You know, I'm going to just get straight to the point. Exodus 21:10. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. You know? So if a man wanted to, he is able to have him another wife, you know? But what does this society do? This society demonizes that, man. You know? Because Esau knows the power in dividing and conquering, man. All right, if he divides the woman, the Israelite man from the Israelite woman from the Israelite man, you know, that Esau knows that we're all, first and foremost, if we're serving Yahawah Bahasham Yahawah like we supposed to, everything is going to tremble under our feet. And second of all, if we're all together on one accord, especially one household, a man and his wife, you know, then that's a bond that Esau can't break, man. You know? And although it's lawful, you know, even our forefathers, Abraham, you know, Abraham had Sarah and Keturah. Jacob had Rachel and Leah, Bilhah and Zilpah. You know, Solomon, we get into Solomon real quick. Solomon, 1 Kings 11. And I'll start at the first verse. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Sidonians, and Hittites, of the nation concerning which the Yahawah said unto the children of Israel, Ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. All right. 1 Kings 11:3. And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart. All right. For it came to pass when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods, and his heart was not perfect with Yahawah his power, as was the heart of David his father. All right, so you know that goes into you know, I just wanted to bring out the point that Solomon had 700 wives, man. Of course, he went off by listening to them and serving their gods, or serving God in their way. You know, that's how Solomon went off. But the point of the matter being is that, man, Solomon was a righteous man up until that point, man. You know, that's when he went off. But, man, the Lord loves Solomon, man. You know? And he had 700 wives and 300 concubines. So, man, it's not unlawful for a man to have more than one wife, man. You know, that's really how how the world was made to be. You see these different animals. It'll be one alpha male, and it'll be a group of female animals around him, man. And he fertilizing or having sex with the whole camp, man. You know, and then that kills all that. All well, my man cheating and this that. Technically, a man can't even cheat, man. You know, you Israelite women are gonna understand that. You know, in the kingdom. Matter of fact, on the way up out of here. All right, now although a man can have more than one wife, is it profitable for the time that we're in right now? No. You know, we first and foremost the men Yasharala need to be worrying about serving Bahasham and Yahawashi to the best of their abilities first and foremost, watching out for prophecies, teaching, and going to the highways and byways, man. You know, teaching on the highways and byways, working. You know, a man that this is real deal captivity. That shows you that this captivity, we don't even got time to be able to enjoy the fruits of who we are, of who Yahawashi made us to be. You know? And that's why Paul wrote 1 Corinthians 6 and 12. All things are lawful unto me. It's lawful for a man to have more than one wife, but all things are not expedient. Expedient means profitable. You know? Fit for the time being. You know? All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. You know? So it's lawful for a man to have more than one wife, but as far as it being profitable for the time being, it's not. You know? It's hard enough dealing with just one. You know what I'm saying? That's why Paul said in the next 1 Corinthians 7, I'm going to read 7, 1 through, I guess, 7. Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Why? Because that's a whole nother problem in itself. You know, we're not in the kingdom. We're still in bondage, in slavery, under Esau, the so-called white man. You know, so the world is still under the rulership of the wicked, man. It's these women, our own women are lost also, man. But right now, the Lord, it does everything decently and in order, man. He's dealing with the men first. Then later on, he's going to deal with the women by way of the men. You know? Now, of course, some brothers got women that they dealing with, you know. Hey, that's the lot that Yahawah and Yahawashi gave that man. You know? All right, verse 1 Corinthians 7 and 1 again. Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife. You know, not coveting another man's woman. You know. And let every woman have her own husband. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. The wife had not power over her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband had not power over his own body, but the wife. Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency. All right, verse 6, but I speak this by permission and not of commandment. For I would that all men were even as I myself. All right. But every man had this proper gift of the Most High. One after this manner and another after that. So, just like I was saying earlier, it might be a man's lot that he's able to deal with a woman right now. Shit, maybe even two, you know, and still be able to balance this truth. Who knows? That's the lot that Bahasham Yahawah has set out for him. But the preference, this is what Paul is saying, the preference, it is preferred that a man don't even deal with a woman right now, man. Scriptures tell you those that who have wives be as though they have none. Because the real men of Yahweh Bahasham Yahawah that has women, they still putting this truth first and foremost. You don't get to enjoy the fruits of having a wife right now, man. You gotta do this work. You know? And the scriptures tell you, man, delight thyself in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. So as long as we keep pushing in this truth, man, keep enduring, until the end, man, it's gonna have its perks later on. It gets greater later, man. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. What day? The day of Jacob's trouble, man. When all hell breaking loose, Salakia, the Lord is plaguing this place tremendously with spirits, plagues, pestilence, storms, martial law troops, all of these things. These women are going to want to cleave into a man of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawah, man. One who has the truth. One who they know the Lord is dealing with, man. And they gonna see that in us, man. That light gonna shine forth, man. And these women is gonna see that in us in that time to come. All right, Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. During that time, man, it's gonna be a hectic time, man. And the Lord only dealing with the men of his people, man. He said the flock of his pasture are men. All right, Isaiah 32:2. And the man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. So like the Lord is only gonna be dealing in that time with his men. And that's gonna be a reward to his men, and also a mercy to these women, man. Jump back to Isaiah 4:1. All right, verse 2. In that day, or I'll start at 1 again. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Because that's the gate, the mercy gate closing on them, man. They gonna just make it, man. Just like the scriptures tell you, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. It's gonna be some righteous women that's scarcely being saved too. Just at the last minute finding the man of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawah, man. And they gonna know it, man. And that's going to make them give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. All right, verse 2. In that day shall the branch of Yahawah be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. You know, the remnant, the elect. And it's going to be beautiful and glorious in that day, man. Because that's how Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi set it up from the jump, man. For a man to have more than one wife. All right. Verse 3, and it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall purge the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof, by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. That's them plagues that's finna hit this place, man. You know? And I'm going to end out in Isaiah, the 60th chapter. Isaiah 60. And 22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahawah, will hasten it in its time. How's a little one gonna become 1,000 and a small one a strong nation? By having more than one woman, man. It'll take forever. You know, even if the Lord sped it up to 4 months, 5 months, man, it's still gonna take a while versus a man dealing with more than one woman. You know, a man dealing with multiple wives, man, and they all being impregnated at one time, man. You know, so a man is gonna have more than one wife, man. You know, you females out here, y'all gonna have to get it together. It's proven that, you know, the ratio of women to men is like 10-1. It's for every 10 women is one man. You know, so that tells you in itself, man. That's how the Lord created the world to work, man. The world to rotate. You know, but our goddamn oppressor, the goddamn faggot Esau, the so-called white man, under his rulership, everything is out of its course. All foundations of the earth are out of its course, man. You know. But I want to end out this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory which is due to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well. And peace and blessings to the sincere Akim pushing his truth to you. I say Shalawam.